Okay, and I'm pretty sure you'll definitely gain a lot of valuable insights about internships. Okay, how it is useful for your career. Okay, how you can make the best use of internship and all. You'll definitely gain a lot of valuable insights. Okay, do take the notes carefully. Okay, don't miss even a single point, because whatever that you gain in this 1 hour or 1.5 hour session, that will help you over the next few years. Okay, so definitely do take the notes carefully, and at the end of the session, probably you can take in notes and you can share with your friends on Twitter or WhatsApp or wherever it is. Okay, and I'm pretty sure they'll thank you a lot for sharing these insights as well. So over to you, Girish. Just to let you know, guys, his calendar is always busy, filled with meetings with company founders, CEOs, etc. Okay, we have requested him to take time to talk to our students, to guide them on getting internships right in their second year. So he did not even give a second thought, and he directly told that students are our first priority, and I'm always happy to talk to students. So he directly agreed when I requested him this week. Okay, so thank you so much, Girish, for taking time to interact with our students. Over to you.
Hey, thank you, Shashank. Thanks for the nice introduction. Hi guys, is my voice clear and audible? Yes.
Yes,
fine.
yes.
All right. So right, Shashank said, right, most of my calendar kind of goes into talking to founders and CEOs of various companies, and getting them, understanding their requirements, getting them on board and stuff like that. Even in fact, last night I had a call with one of the companies from the US. Because of different time zones, we kind of speak at different timings, right? So I was speaking to one of the companies from the US on what their requirements are and stuff like that. So yeah, firstly, I know as a student, it takes a lot of effort in order to wake up on a Sunday morning and come to a session like this. If you're coming to a session like this, then that itself means that you are way ahead of other people who are kind of doing some other things at the same time, right? 98% of the people that I know who are in second year, first year, early days of the college, don't even feel the importance of an internship, but you all have the curiosity to know what it is and how to get internships. So firstly, cheers, congratulations to all of you on that. Coming to this session itself is a great thing. You can tap your back for that. Cheers on that. Yeah. So coming to the question that Shashank asked, my day kind of goes into talking to CEOs, co-founders, and a lot of other people from various companies in order to clearly understand the market scenario and what exactly the companies need from students. What are the capabilities that students should have in order to, seize the opportunities that are there, right? So I keep speaking to a lot of companies. Me and my team, we work day in and day out in order to understand the market scenarios and stuff, right? So apart from that, we train and empower a lot, thousands of candidates in order to successfully get a job. You might have seen a lot of students sharing things on LinkedIn, right? Getting placement support from Next Wave. We have understood clearly what exactly is required. We clearly understand things from the companies and immediately replicate in terms of, so we train them through mock interviews, resume preparation, and a lot of other things that are in the process. We train them in all the things, we train the students and help them get placed, right? We are kind of bridge between the candidates and companies, and we are always on the back of the candidates, right? So that's kind of brief of it. And it's not limited to mock interviews or preparation of questions or whatever. We kind of take care of things till the end game. So before let's say before getting into a company, you'll have salary negotiation, right? Most of you might not know because in colleges we are not used to it. But most of the companies that we deal with, we do the salary negotiation part too. If the candidate is very much capable, we speak to the company saying that the guy deserves higher salaries, right? So companies will be pretty much open if you have skills, right? So even though we work for more than like 16, 17 hours a day, we are kind of, all our team are very energetic. They show up every day. This comes from, seeing the transformation stories that are there that are coming up each day. You see a lot of stories coming up on LinkedIn, right? Do you see like people from BSc background, people without degrees, people from very poor backgrounds, they come up, they get high paid jobs. This kind of boosts us up every day in order to show up the next day and create more impact. So all the work that we do at the end of the day boils down to the transformation stories that we're building, and me and Shashank and everyone else at Next Wave are really proud of that, right? Yeah.
So yeah, Girish, so basically what we have done is we have sent a form to the students asking if they want to know anything related to the internships. If they have any questions, you can ask us the questions, and we have sent out a form, and we've got more than 500 questions. Okay. So what we have done is we have gone through most of the questions, all the questions, and what are the most common questions which are being asked by the students, most pressing things. Okay. We have listed down those questions, and yeah, I'll be asking those questions. Okay, we'll start with a Q&A session, which you have already asked. So we've got a question from Hema, Salma, and 20 more others actually. Okay, so the question is, what exactly is a paid internship? Okay, and how will it benefit me during my college? Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the question. So many students are not very clear about what exactly is a paid internship. Okay. So do we need to pay the company, or company pays us? What is it? Okay. How does it work? Okay. So many students are not clear about what actually is a paid internship. So definitely you have interacted with, thousands of companies, right? You can definitely, share your insights as well, because there's no better person in this room than you to answer that particular question. Yeah.
So students, I kind of understand where this question is coming from. I speak to a lot of candidates on day-to-day basis on how exactly their journey is, right? I hear from a lot of candidates that say that their colleges they kind of pay in order to get an internship. There is a culture in few places where the students pay for getting an internship. Firstly, for all of you, I'm telling this, if you have this notion till now, you have to remove it immediately. That is not an internship. That is not a paid internship. Paid internship is something where the company pays you for the skills that you deliver. You do some quality work in the company. For that, company pays you for that. So most of you or parents might be working, right? When they work to a company, will the company pay them, or will they pay the company? Definitely. Yeah. Company pays them, right? Company pays them as a salary. So just in the same case, when you do an internship, company pays you for that. And if you're paying, and if it's the other way around, then it's completely wrong. If people around you are also on that notion, you can directly condemn them, saying this is not an internship. Internship is something where you go to a company, work there, clearly understand various things that are in the company, deliver value to them, and then get paid. That's paid internship. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, Girish. Still I'm getting a couple of messages from students. Ramesh has asked, will we pay the company or company pays us? Okay. So just to make it clear, guys, just like if you are working in a company, if you are working as a full-time job, if you are doing a job, company pays you, right? The same way in a paid internship, company pays you for the work that you are doing. Okay. So that is, to simply put it, company pays you. You need not pay anything to the company. Yeah. Carry on, Girish. Yeah.
Yeah. This is cleared, right? Company pays you for the work that you do. To put it in one line, you do work with your skills and the company pays you. That's to put it in one line. So coming to the second part of the question on how will it benefit? Why should I do an internship in my second year? See, fundamentally, getting an early internship is like doing a 10x thing right in the second year. It kind of sets you apart from all the normal students. Let me tell you, I was from an IIT, right? Even in IIT, getting a paid internship in second year is a long way thing. From my experience, not more than 10% people get it. But if you are getting an internship, there'll be a huge advantage, be it in your placements, be it how companies consider you going forward. In every place, you will have a competitive advantage among your peers. You will be an extraordinary candidate among the other ordinaries, right? So that's the fundamental advantage, and most of it is, completely boiled. Just 1 second, guys. A lot of you are messaging me. If you have any queries, just message Shashank,
Yes,
and
yes.
we'll make sure that in this entire session that's addressed. Okay.
Yes.
Clear? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So in case if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me. We'll have another live Q&A session in this particular today itself, in the today's session itself. Okay, I'm making a note of the questions. So the common questions will answer in today's session itself. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah.
Okay. So like I was telling, firstly, you'll have that competitive advantage when you're pursuing other opportunities going forward. Secondly, when you get into a company and work, doing a project on yourself is completely different from working in a company and making sure that you deliver things, right? You get to work with teams, you collaborate, you try to understand how processes work in a startup and a corporate. So all these things put together, there is a lot of advantage that you clearly understand how a company works right in your second year. Just try to imagine it. So by the time you reach your fourth year, if you go with an internship, companies will fall behind you. There is nothing like, if you do internship whenever you get time, right from early in your career, companies will fall behind you at the end of fourth year. You need not worry about placements at that point in time. You'll have 10x competitive advantage than the other people who do not pursue a paid internship, right? And so similarly, if you're not doing it, in case you're not doing it, you'll have the effect the other way, right? If you're not doing it, then you'll have lesser advantage than other people who are similar to you or equal to you. Okay. So doing a paid internships in early in your career is utmost important because of two things. First, you'll have a competitive advantage going forward. And the second thing is, you clearly understand how a startup works, how a corporate works. You understand various things, nitty-gritties of the culture. And putting all that aside, just imagine, just visualize everyone. If you're getting a paid internship in your second year, how will your friends feel? How will your parents feel? How will your college feel about you? Just imagine. You will be celebrities in your circles, right? Fundamentally, that's what we strive for. We have built a lot of celebrities already, thousands of people. We have made the most impossible things possible. Everyone told us that getting a job without a degree is not possible. We proved it hundreds of times. Getting a job with BSc background is not possible. Getting a high-paid job, we proved it hundreds of times. So it's kind of a habit for us in order to prove that all these apprehensions people have are wrong. So the fundamental thing is, the immediate benefit that you'll get is you'll kind of become celebrity among your circles. People get inspired from you. If you are inspiring people in your second year, just imagine after 6-7 years how you will be. So just try to visualize those things. That itself will give a lot of energy for all of you, right? And yeah, so before coming to this particular session, I guess at least 80% of you might have come with a surprise saying, is it possible to get a paid internship in second year? At least 80% of you might have come with that notion saying, is it really possible to get a paid internship? We have been proving it day by day. We have been proving it every day that paid internships are possible. If someone around you or in your college are saying other way around, you can consider that it's not the case. Okay.
Girish, sorry to interrupt. One common question that I'm getting is, so how can we manage both our academics and the internship? We'll subtly address it. Probably we can, come back to this question later. So any thoughts on this particular question? Some of the students have been asking, how can we manage both academics and internship? Is it possible? Firstly, they're asking whether is it possible practically?
See, you can always find time if you have the right priorities. For me, fundamentally, it's the same thing. That's what I followed while I was in college. That's what I'm following now. So let's say if I am feeling that I have to learn every day. Let's say Girish feels that he has to learn every day in order to progress. And there is no point that there is no other argument that says I don't find time in a day. If you want something, then you have to do something, right? I want paid internship at the end of the day. So you'll have to manage things. You'll have to fetch at least one hour to learn. 1 hour to learn is anyways possible. You can put aside one hour of the TV that you watch. You can put aside 1 hour of the game that you play. So right. The time is always there. At least for us in IITs, the classes are just for 6-7 hours, and for the rest of the day we are free, right? So even if your college is for 8 hours, you have 16 more hours. If you're really planning to learn, then you can do it. So we have the other way around is we have a lot of students who have proved it. We have a lot of students that are learning on each day to day. They are showing up each day to day and making sure that they learn, right? So let's make them here talk about this.
Thanks, Girish. Thanks for answering the pressing question. So we'll move on to the next question. So we have got questions from Sai Venkat, Nagasai, and a couple of other students as well. So what exactly do companies look while hiring someone as an intern? What do the companies look, recruiters or founders look when they're selecting a candidate for an internship?
Yeah, so I've been telling since the beginning. It's just to put it like this, over the past 10 years, times are really different from the time I was in IIT and things now. Back then, it's kind of 10 years back, approximately 5 to 10 years back. It's the industry landscape was quite different, right? So if you just have an IIT tag, you can just go to a company, show it off, and get a job. But things have drastically changed. In the last few months, we had an example. One guy from who is a non-IITian. We had 5 IITians and 1 non-IITian. We sent them to a leading startup in the market. I cannot tell you the name right now, but to my surprise, the founder has selected the guy who is a non-IITian. The other 5 are IITians, but this guy was selected. I was really surprised to see what exactly they saw in this guy. When I spoke to the founder, they finally told me that it's because of the skills that we have hired him. So things have drastically changed over the past 10 years. The industry landscape is quite different from now from how it was before, right? So it boils down to the skills you have. As simple as that. If you have good skills, then no one can stop you from getting an internship or getting a high-paid job. Just if you take the circles of Next Wave, I think we are in touch with more than at least 2,000 companies. We are in touch with 2,000 companies, and each of the companies need people as software developers, right? There will be at least, just with these companies, there will be at least 20,000 to 30,000 jobs. High-paid jobs. No, I'm not talking about just the 4 lakhs or 5 lakhs jobs. I'm talking about jobs above 12 lakhs. There will be at least 20,000 to 30,000. It's just that you need to have the skills in order to showcase them and get the jobs as possible, right? So out of these 2,000 companies too, more than 80% of the companies easily don't really care about which background you are from. We have last week we had one example where the guy didn't even have a degree. You understand the value of a degree, right? All of you understand the value of a degree, right? So the guy didn't even have a degree and he got a job of 8 LPA. It's because he just learned for 8 months. He just learned for 8 months with us. He just did whatever we told and he got a high paid job. Just understand how the scenario is right now. It doesn't really matter on which company you are from, which college you are from, which background you are from, which department you are from. Nothing of that matters. What just matters is skills. Skills is what all matters.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Girish. Guys, I'm getting a lot of questions from you. So I'm getting a lot of diverse questions. So what we'll do is I'm making a note of the most common queries, okay? The most common questions. So once we answer the questions which are already asked by students before the session, we'll first answer those questions, okay? So once we do that, we'll come back and we'll answer a couple of these questions as well, okay? So don't worry, we'll ensure that most of the queries get answered in this particular session itself. Okay, we'll answer 80% of the questions. In case if your question doesn't get answered over here, we'll individually, reach out to you, post the session in the next week, tomorrow or day after tomorrow, and we'll get all your questions answered about internships. I'm very happy that, most of you guys are very serious and you're asking very relevant questions. For example, so some of the questions which students are asking is, so is the internship online or offline? Because if it's offline, I cannot be able to go to the company and work right away. Okay, how is it possible? So Girish, can we take up this question now?
I missed you in the last part. Can you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
repeat the
So
question?
one of the questions that I'm getting from the students is the internship, paid internship, online or offline? Right? Okay, because I have to go to college as well, because I have to mark the attendance, etc. So how can I manage if it's an offline? So students are asking this particular question.
Yeah, so remote internships are quite possible. In fact, most of the internships that our candidates got are remote, right? Almost 90% of the internships that our candidates got are remote. Companies will be quite open when you're planning to deliver. Companies will be quite open in order to, give you a remote internship.
Yeah, guys. So when Girish is talking about remote, it means online. Okay, so remote internships.
I'm really sorry for that.
Yeah.
So you can do online. Sorry, thanks for correcting Shashank. You can do it online, as simple as that. There will be a lot of companies that are open to do it. In fact, even the interns that we hire at Next Wave, they are also kind of working remotely right now. Many companies, many advanced companies will be kind of really open in order to have interns from working online.
Yes, great. Thank you so much for answering this question. And one question that we are getting from students is, this is regarding what is the difference between a part-time job and internship, paid internship? Okay. And how is it different from freelancing, etc. So students are kind of, I think if you can give some clarity here, students will be very clear about what exactly is a paid internship. So you can maybe talk about what is a paid internship and what is the difference between part-time job.
Yeah, so freelancing is kind of, there is no commitment between your between the company and you. They just give you a project and you complete it. It's kind of like that, freelancing. But whereas internship is like you have a committed time frame of, let's say, 2 months or 3 months or 6 months, depending on the company and your feasibility and company's feasibility and the amount of work companies have. Depending on all of this, they give you paid internship. From company to company, and depending on their requirements, it kind of changes on how long they give or how they give it, but it's to a time frame and you get paid for that consistently. That's the kind of major difference. I hope I answered things for that.
Yes. So guys, one thing is that regarding part-time jobs are something which may not be relevant to your particular domain, right? It might not add value to your resume. When you're going for a full-time job or when you're preparing your resume, a part-time job is something which you do when you have some free time to earn some bucks, to earn some money. Okay, it need not add value to your career, but paid internship is something which will definitely add a huge value to your career, because companies look at you as an experienced person when you have a paid internship. Okay, so just wanted to add this one point, Girish. So before going
one more point to add.
Yeah, please.
To do either of them, skills are mandatory. Even if you have to do a freelancing job, even if you have to do a part-time or internship, anything, you will having skills is mandatory for anything. That's clear, right?
Right. You're right. Yeah. So Girish, before we proceed, one last question which I wanted to take from the students is, many students are asking, where can I apply for the internship? How can I apply? Where to find the internships? Okay, so this is the most common question that we are getting. I'm pretty sure, guys, you'll feel a lot relieved and much happy after Girish answers this particular question. Yeah.
So maybe me answering that question, rather than me answering that question, I'll have one of our guests today. So you have seen, right? We have two people who already got internships. We have invited them onto the call. I'll have Lasya answer this. Okay.
Yeah, Lasya, are you in the call right now?
Lasya?
Yeah. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Lasya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, say hi to Lasya. Yeah. So
Yeah,
good
hi
morning, Lasya.
everyone. This is Lasya. Currently, I'm pursuing my BTech second year in Vellore Institute of Technology. As you all came to know that I got internship in Paymatrix company. After getting the internship, I just explored about the company, like what it is and like that. Then I came to know that it is among the 80 companies in Triple IT Hyderabad. So, and that too, the Paymatrix is among top 10 companies in among 80 companies. I'm so happy for that. And I'm so grateful for that thing that I got selected in that
Lasya,
company. Yeah. So thank
Lasya,
you, sir. Yeah.
thanks for that. Thanks for the nice introduction.
Yeah.
Did you keep any efforts in order to find the company? Did you keep any efforts? Most of the candidates, like Shashank said, are asking that. Was it an effort to find the company and apply to them? How, where to apply and all?
No, actually, I haven't concentrated about that. Like, I don't know to be searching about the internship in this moment. Like, currently, as I'm second year, I don't know that we need to do internship right now, like that. Just I concentrated on my learning and developing my skills. So the next wave only selected a few members who are working consistently, and I'm among the few members and got selected. And Gerisa and the next wave placement support team helped me a lot to during the internship process.
Okay. So what was the major difference before getting the internship and after getting the internship? What was the major difference that you found?
Major difference is somewhat I thought I become ahead and like near to the success journey. Like in this moment, getting the internship is a big thing. Now only the thing the students mostly search for internship in the fourth year, but getting in this right moment is a big thing for me.
Okay.
That the change
So
I have
how do
found.
your parents and all feel today? Like parents or friends, how do they feel today?
Yeah, actually, the thing is, I haven't believed that I got internship. Mainly, I focused on my learning. So my parents also are so happy for that news. They also know that I am learning consistently and going in the right path. But they also didn't believe that I got internship in this moment. So they were so much happy. And I have uploaded my projects or websites in LinkedIn and explained many what projects I have done in YouTube. So my friends were so surprised and they're asking like, so my friends were so surprised and they're asking like, uh, is it possible to get internship in this moment or how you got it, how you learn those skills? They were so much excited about that.
Okay. So did you inform people in your college management and all? What did they feel?
Yeah, actually, I have informed my college professor. They said me like, is it possible being in a second year, you will not have those skills, right? Going to the company and doing internship is not the right moment. Mostly the students in the college go in fourth year. Then you don't have the skills in this moment, now. So how you can do the internship in this moment? They were really surprised about that.
Yeah. So I was telling all the other candidates also the same thing. See, people around you, they get surprised, they get inspired from you. They'll go bonkers if you get an internship in second year. It's not possible for anyone to get the same case. I'm repeating this again and again just to make you understand. It's the same case even in IITs, that people getting an internship is kind of a far thing. First, thinking about internship is even a bigger thing, right? Making sure that you think about internship is also a bigger thing, right? Do you accept with me for that? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Right. So thinking about internship and making sure that you get it. So Lasya, again, coming back to the question that Shashank asked, did you keep any efforts in order to reach out to the company or anything like that? Or
No, I haven't kept any efforts on that. Just next we've selected a few students and then I got selected. And mainly in the interview process also, they just focused on the skills what I have learned. Like the same program, what you all have, the same program I too have. Just working consistently is the main key role. The things they focused in the interview, the things what we are learning daily, that web technologies, they asked me a few questions on that. And the things we have learning the Python language. They asked me a few questions on the Python language and I have cleared it with so much confidence that if we have the skill and consistently learning, then we get the confidence to answer the questions, right? So that's the key role which Nextwave supported me in that process.
Thank you, Lasya. Congratulations from behalf of all of us. Really claps to you for getting an internship right in your second year. It's not a small thing. Firstly, you have to realize it. And each of us, we should make sure that we also do things consistently. If you observe, one thing that Lasya has told is, I did things consistently each day and success automatically followed. She did not strive for paid internship as such. Paid internship came to her. Because she had all the skills required, paid internship kind of came to her. So let's make sure that we also learn properly and companies will automatically follow. I hope, Shashank, that answers your question.
Yes, exactly. I think most of the students will be happy after knowing this. Okay. So just to reiterate, guys, you need not spend time or effort to reach out to companies for internship. Okay. You just need to focus on learning. Okay, whatever your schedule is there, whatever that curriculum is designed, you just focus on that. Rest of the things like bringing in companies, okay, preparing you for the interviews, internships that companies conduct during the internships, all of that we will take care. Okay, so yes, that basically answers most of the questions.
One more addition I want to do. I think I have to ask this question to Lasya before she leaves. Firstly, thank you, Lasya, for taking your time and sharing your experience with all the people. One last question is, like I was saying before, was there a transition between, you from being a normal Lasya to, getting a paid internship Lasya? Was there a transition? Do you think that whatever I've told just before, you become a celebrity in your circles? Did that really happen, or what's your feeling?
Yeah, actually on the day that I received the poster is launched that I got an internship, my inbox, like in WhatsApp and LinkedIn, my inbox was full, like all are messaging me, like, you got internship right now, how you have applied, and like that. So at that moment, I have explained them the program, like what is Nextwave and what I'm learning every day. So I've explained them and they were so excited about this program. Like before also I've explained them, like I'm learning in this process, but they didn't put interest in that moment. Like after getting somewhat result, like I showed them a result, like I got internship. So they put interest, and few of my friends also joined in this program after this news. And I'm so as you said, I have become a small celebrity in my circles. I agree with you, sir.
Yeah. So guys, all of us heard what Lasya said. She already become a celebrity right in her second year. Just imagine down the lane in 3 years how she'll be if she does with this consistency, if she does this well going forward in the internship and in the job placements too, then companies will fall behind her. She need not fight for companies. Companies will line up for hiring her. As simple as that. Companies will kind of line up for hiring her for high paid jobs. So let's all become like that and make sure that we all learn things properly and contribute to internships and stuff. And yeah, thank you, Lasya. Thank you for taking your time.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you, everyone.
I'm pretty sure that many of the students who are in this particular session, they'll get inspired by you and they also want to get a paid internship. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. So coming back, Girish, another question, common question. So now students got to know that they can get internship in college, and also last year and few other students also got paid internship. Okay, so just to tell you guys, Lhasa is not the only one. A few other students also got. We have invited a couple of students.
Many other
to this particular session, right?
Many other, not few. A lot of students got. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the question that I am getting right now is, what exactly do we need to do? Okay, to get a paid internship, right? Okay. So now, students, I think from what I can see, students understood that. Okay. So we can get paid internships in college. So now what should I do to get those paid internships? This is the most common question that I'm getting.
So most of you know, even if you don't know, just that I'll clarify. Since we speak to a lot of companies, you understand that I speak to a lot of companies on a day-to-day basis, right? we clearly understand what the company needs first. As soon as we understand a new thing, we implement it in your curriculum. So whatever curriculum you have, whatever, not only the curriculum you have, you'll kind of be having new programs. We kind of keep innovating stuff for you to make things very easy. So just whatever is there in the curriculum, whatever we have asked you to learn, if you learn that, it will be kind of enough for any company, right? So just to put it as a journey, you have growth cycles, right? Each of you have growth cycles designed, right? You'll have things to be done on each day basis, right? You keep completing growth cycles. As growth cycles open up, going forward, you'll be doing competitive programming. Going forward, you'll be doing React. So there are almost 50,000 startups in India overall, more or less. Okay, it will be number will be more than that, just around that. Every startup needs a website, right or wrong? Do you agree with me? Just imagine, even if you consider just 5 people per startup, for 50,000 startup, it's around 250,000 jobs, right? So there are so many jobs, so many opportunities out there. It's just that we need to complete the course properly. Whatever is in the course is already more than enough for you to, in order to get you the biggest opportunities that are there in the market. The journey is going to be quite simple. You just keep completing your growth cycles. We'll refer you to companies. We'll showcase your skill profile to the companies, and companies will shortlist you. It's irrespective of which background you are from, what are you studying right now, what are your academics. It's irrespective of that. If you just have the right skills that are required. So it's just reminded of me a couple of days back, one of the persons, I don't know if he is in the meet or not. Uday Kiran is the name of the guy. Uday, are you in the meet? Yes, no? Okay. So apparently,
I think he's traveling today. Yeah.
Okay. Currently he's traveling. Let me tell you his background. You'll kind of understand what exactly is needed in order to get an internship. The guy is studying Polytechnic second year now. He is in Polytechnic second year. That's kind of not even BTech first year. He is before that. Okay. It's kind of 12th standard. He is from a government school till his 10th standard. He is in Telugu medium. He never did learn English before that. He's kind of in Telugu medium. And from there, he got an internship in his 12th standard. That's in second year of Polytechnic. So what do we get from this? If he is able to get internship, a guy who is studying Polytechnic in second year, if he's able to get paid internship, then what's stopping us? There is nothing to stop us. It's just that if there is something that stops us from getting internship, then it's us. Everything is in place. We have designed the curriculum according to what's required for the companies. Everything is laid. We have laid the foundation stones that are required. You should just walk on that simply. We have made the course curriculum easy for you. You know how Rahul's trading or anyone, we are making, let's take the example of this session itself. We are breaking down all the myths that are towards a paid internship. We'll keep coming up with new sessions like this and try to make you understand. We'll remove all the barriers for you in order to get internships and high paid jobs. Okay. All you need to is just learn, just walk in the path that we have created. Okay. As simple as that. And so I have told you one example, right? Getting a Polytechnic guy getting internship is a big thing. Yes or no? Will you agree with me? Right? So if he is able to get it, then what is stopping us? If we are telling something, then it's an excuse. It's just that he learned properly, he did things properly, and he's getting an internship. And let's all of us also do like that and get internships. You need not worry about whether I'll be selected for this company, whether I'll go for this company, will my academics affect for this company or not. If you just complete the program as suggested, then nothing should stop you from getting internship. Sashank, I think I made things clear for you.
Yes,
yeah.
I guess most of the students will be very clear about it. Just one question which a couple of students are asking. I think I can answer this question. So do we need to do we get internships only in second year, or let's say I'm right now in third year, can I also get it? So this is one question that students are asking. Just to add on this, another question is, if I do internship in second year, can I also do another internship in third year? Is it like I can do only one internship in college, or I can do multiple internships?
Okay. So you can do any number of internships. There is no bar on that. No one is stopping you. In fact, one of our Aniket, are you on the call?
Hi, sir.
Hey, Aniket. Hi.
Hi, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir. I'm fine.
Yeah. So just to introduce Aniket, Aniket got an internship recently. It's a paid internship. He has to work. It's kind of a part-time paid internship. He has to just work for 100 hours a month. That's the offer that, correct me if I'm wrong, Aniket. That's
Yes,
the
sir.
offer.
Correct,
That's
sir.
the offer that is
That's
given
the
by
offer.
company, right? So he has to find time and work for 100 hours in a month. So he is doing it along with his college. While he's going to college, he'll do it working from his home. Okay, Aniket, can you share your experience on how things were?
Actually, I'm from a normal college. I'm from Vishnu Bhimbaram. Actually, I'm very much happy to be here, and most of the people are very enthusiastic here for getting internship for them. And
So-
time management will be very simple here because I love to learn here. And what we choose here will be the tomorrow, will reflect the tomorrow, I think. So that makes me to manage my time.
Yeah. So, did people believe that you got a paid internship in second year the first time you told them?
When I started telling, firstly they didn't believe. They thought I paid to the company and got internship first. They thought. After when I said, they were shocked and they were a little bit jealous there. And, they want to upskill themselves and grow.
So, have you suggested ways? Have you told them whatever you are learning?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have told them like this. I'm in a curriculum, so they also very interested to join and upskill themselves. Okay.
Okay, that's great. So, if I ask you one suggestion that you'll give all these people, what will it be?
For all CCBBNs, only one suggestion I will give: learn consistently, and that makes you to get an internship. And when after a coding practice is done, also try to look a solution, and best way of solution will be, so you have to be more best ways, so you will get best opportunities and complete those in a heartful way. So 100% focus is the right thing for you. That's it.
Okay, so did you spend time on reaching out to companies or focusing on getting shortlisted or anything of that sort? Did you spend time on that?
So I did not spend any time on it. Here, Next Wave placement support team was very supportive here, and interview was also very simple. So many suggestions were given. Even Akash sir was very friendly with me. He's like a brother, very friendly, and suggested me a lot. That made me simple, and I did not found any time spending on it.
Okay, that's great. So thank you, Aniket. Thanks for taking your time. I hope we understood a lot of things from Aniket and Lasya on how they did things. So it kind of boils down to a single point. Both of them are saying that they just did things consistently, and rest of it followed. So all of us, let's visualize today that we should make companies follow us. We should not fall behind companies. That's not what we are. We should become celebrities and make companies follow us. That's where we should visualize ourselves. If you have the right skills, companies will automatically follow you. There is no alternative to that. If we have the right skills, company will fall behind you. You will not fall behind companies at all. Let's. Do you think the same way? Should we become like that or not? Yes, no. I want to see at least all the people share yes with me. I'm checking the chat now. Yes, no. Yeah. Companies should fall behind us. I see a lot of messages coming. Hey guys, nice. I see you guys are very excited. Okay. So the only thing that we should have in mind is let us all make companies fall behind us, not we falling behind companies. That's like the old method. We falling behind companies is old method. Now the trend has changed. Already you have a competitive advantage coming into Next Wave. It's just that you have to do things properly. right? So it's just that you have to do things properly. Everything else is follows. As simple as that. I hope I made things clear,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you, Girish. It's already 12 p.m. Okay. Rahul, yeah, you can unmute and you can ask a question. Rahul Guturi. Yeah, Rahul, you can. Yes.
Yeah, sir. Is it audible?
Yes, yes. Hi, yeah, it's audible, Rahul. Yeah, hi,
Yes,
Rahul.
sir.
Please go on with your question.
Hi, sir. My name is Rahul, and actually, most of the learners here have high aspirations and aims to do an internship or job in high paying companies or top MNCs.
Yes.
Even I believe that I shouldn't settle for low or for low companies. So my doubt is, even can we expect an internship or a job from a high paying company like Amazon or Google right in second year or third year?
Yes, definitely. We can. Girish, you want to take up this question? I guess you would be.
Yeah. So just to give you context of that, in third year, I know a lot of people who got internships in companies like Amazon after third year. So it's just that, like I was telling from the beginning, firstly, congratulations to have a high aspiration like that. It takes a lot of gut in order to think that way at the first place, right? So I congratulate your enthusiasm. And
Thank you, sir.
the only bridge is skills. If you're properly building the skills, then definitely yes, you can directly go and get the job or internship or whatever you are aspiring for. But you'll have to build proper skills for that, which is already in place with us. We have already set up things which are required for even high paid companies. Okay, it's just that we'll have to do it consistently, and deliver things. That's it.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So
did that answer your question? Okay. So he's on mute. Fine. Shashank, go ahead.
Yes. So I'll take up one more question. Bhaskar, yeah. So you can unmute and you can take up your question, Bhaskar. Yeah. We'll take up this question and then we'll come to the conclusion. Yeah.
Okay, sir. అంటే నేను నాన్ సిఎస్సి బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ సార్. అంటే నేను సివిల్ సార్. నేను సివిల్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ నుంచి. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఐఐటి భువనేశ్వర్ సార్. సార్ అంటే నాది అంటే సిఎస్సి బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ కాదు కదా సార్. అయినప్పటికీ నాకు సిఎస్సి నుంచే పెయిడ్ ఇంటర్న్షిప్ రావడానికి ఛాన్స్ ఉందా?
Girish, you want to take up this question?
Yeah. So
yes, please.
Yeah. So I missed the name of the person that asked.
Bhaskar,
sir.
Hey, Bhaskar. Hi. How are you?
Thank you, sir. I'm fine, sir.
Yeah. So to answer your question, so there might be a lot of peers also, right? It doesn't really, like I told you, right? I just told you one example. We sent 5 people who are from IITs. Probably some of them are from CS and one guy from non-IIT into one very big startup. I wouldn't tell the name. And the guy who is a non-IITian or not from CSC background got placed in the company. So we have been seeing a lot of examples. Definitely, yes, that it doesn't really matter on which department you are from, which college you are from. It doesn't really matter. Just focus on the skills and you can get any job that you're dreaming for. Even if you are dreaming for Google, Amazon and the likes, you can easily get them. It's just that you need to build the right skills that are required for them, right? So you need not worry about I am from a different background. We have a lot of examples on a day-to-day basis who are from civil engineering, mechanical, even departments like metallurgy, from all facets of people. And all these people really get very high paid jobs on a day-to-day basis. So that's not a big concern for you. You need not worry about that. Okay.
Sir, about CGPA.
CGPA is
See, even about the CGPA, sorry if I did not mention that, but even with the CGPA, not worry. If you have the right skills, if you have good coding skills, if you are learning consistently with us, if you are spending each day 1 hour learning the technical skills, right? Maintaining decent CGPA will definitely have an advantage. So ensure that. So if I say CGPA doesn't matter. You should maintain a decent CGPA at the first place, and because it will be a qualification for few companies. Once that is done, all that matters is skills. So
Okay.
your academics, if you should have a decent academics, but skills are what matters at the end of the day, right?
Sir, what is the deadline CGPA? Would you think, sir?
I didn't get your question.
Your voice is breaking, Bhaskar. Can you just?
Yeah, from my perspective, decent CGPA would be somewhere between 7 and 8. That should be a decent CGPA for you to get forward, right?
Yes, sir.
But so when we say skills are important, it means that skills are more important. Also, academics are important for you in order to only if you maintain decent academics, the chances of opportunities will kind of increase for you.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks a lot for the question.
Yes. Yeah. Guys, I'll tell you one simple thing which you can keep in mind. Okay. So your career, regarding your career prospects or which job you get into, which internship you get into, whatever it is, just keep this one thing in mind. I'll make it very simple for you. Your career, you can consider it as career is equal to academics into skills, academics multiplied by skills, right? Okay. For example, you need both the things, okay? But skills is much more important. For example, let me tell you, you have got a decent CGPA or a decent percentage, but if you don't have any skills, okay? So when I said the formula is academics multiplied by skills. If academics is 1 and skills is 0, what is the outcome? 1 into 0, it's 0, right? Okay. But you have a basic CGPA. Okay. It need not be 10. It need not be 9. Okay. Whatever it is, whatever bare minimum you can do it. Okay. Whatever is fine, do it. And then put all your efforts on building your skills. Okay. So even if your academics is 1 and let's say your skills is 5 or 10 or 20 or 50, what is 1 multiplied by 20? It's 20. What is 1 multiplied by 50? Okay. So your academics can go only up to 1. It's 1 or 0. Okay. But your skills, you can make it 20, 30, 40, etc. Okay. Keep this simple thing in mind. Okay. So don't just think that, okay, I have this exam, I have this lab exam. Okay. Those are important. Whatever you can do, bare minimum, you do it. But at the same time, keep building skills as your number 1 priority. Okay, that should be your number 1 priority. Because, just having, because I'll tell you just one small thing. Can you guess the number of students who graduate every year with degrees? Like you might be studying B.Tech or, BSc or number of things, right? Can you guess the number of students who come out of colleges every year? Can you message me some of the numbers according to you? Yeah, just, okay, someone messaged 10 lakhs, someone messaged 6 lakhs, okay, 14 lakhs, 25 lakhs. It's much more than 20 lakhs. I don't remember the exact number, but it's much more than 20 lakhs. Okay, so every year 20 lakh students come out of colleges. They'll also have degrees. You also have degrees. What is it that is separating you from them? What is the differentiating thing? Why should companies select you? What is that wow factor in you? Just think about it. Think about that. Okay. These days skills has become, degrees has become a common thing. Okay. Just based on degree, getting into a very good career is very difficult. Okay. You should build that skills. Okay. So my simple thing is to differentiate yourself from these 20 lakh students, 25 lakh students who are coming out of colleges. Okay. So, you should not be ordinary like all the other 20 lakh students, right? You should be extraordinary. If you're part of Next Wave, that itself means that you wanted to be extraordinary. And that's why you have started your journey at Next Wave. Okay. Only one thing that separates you from becoming extraordinary is, I would say, it's 1 hour. Just that 1 hour. Okay. You spending 1 hour regularly and consistently, that is the only differentiating thing which will help you to be extraordinary and get separated from those 20 lakh students. Okay. If you just focus on academics, if you just focus on college labs, college exams, you would be like the rest of the 20 lakh students, 25 lakh students. Okay. If you want to build a career on your own. Okay, if you want to be extraordinary, if you want to become a celebrity, get into a very good career, then you must focus on skills, and you need not do night outs. You need not learn 20 hours a day. You just need to start with 1 hour per day, just 1 hour. That makes a huge progress as you proceed forward. Okay, if you are in first year or second year, start with at least 1 hour a day. Okay, you have 24 hours in a day. Okay, let's say you spend some 7-8 hours on college, some 7 hours on sleep, or home basic things, etc., at home, etc. What do you do with the rest of the things? Can't you spend 1 hour per day to build your career, to build your skills, if it is that important, right? Okay, so I can't stress this again and again. If I have to tell you one important thing from this particular session, that is spend 1 hour per day. Okay, take it very, very seriously. That should be your number one priority, if I have to say. Okay, because your degree just won't get you to a very good career. Okay, once you get into a job, after 2 years, no one will ask you what your degree is, what your score is. They will ask you what skills you have. Okay, so my only thing is focus on that. Just 1 hour a day. Okay, so from now on, for the be it whatever you do, just keep this as a priority. 1 hour a day regularly. That's what separates you from the rest of the students. Okay, so that's one thing which I wanted to tell. Yeah, Girish, over to you. If you wanted to add any closing remarks, any important things that you want to stress to the students, please do share them as well.
Sure.
Okay.
So it's kind of consolidated. We have discussed all the things. We have people who joined us share a lot of things on how to get an internship and a high-paid job. The path is very clear. We have made things very easy for you. We'll keep coming up with more and more things in order to make things more easier, right? It's just that you'll have to do. If you take one step, we'll take 4 steps for you. But if you're not taking that one step, will we be able to do anything? No, right? So like Shashank suggested, let's ensure that over the next 3 months or 6 months time, let's have a milestone that we should get an internship, and every milestone starts with a first step. So the first step is doing daily code of 1 hour. Let's have a hashtag for that also. Let's name the hashtag as hashtag 1 hour of code. Let's share it with people. Let's share that 1 hour of code day 1, 1 hour of code day 2. Let's see how many of us will come with the longest streaks possible. I am also very excited that firstly, these many people joining on a Sunday morning, that's what is exciting me as much as possible. So you guys make sure that you spend each day 1 hour, and internships and all are just byproducts. They'll automatically follow. You'll not focus much on them. Anyway, we are already focusing on them and bringing companies on board. It's just that from your side, you'll have to do things, whatever might come, be it labs like Shashank was suggesting, be it labs or be it exams or be it whatever. Let's not tell reasons. Let's get inspired from the Polytechnic guy who got internship, Uday. So what is more inspiration to us rather than him, right? So let's do whatever is possible from our end, and definitely I am envisioning that each of us who have joined the meet should get internships as soon as possible. Me and Shashank have already taken oath of it. We are working towards it. So it's just that we want you to take that single step and start moving towards it, right? The process is very simple. Hashtag 1 hour of code. Let's code daily and post it on social, make people understand how we are progressing. That's what sets you apart from other people. You heard from Lasya on how sharing things on YouTube, sharing things on LinkedIn have helped her in order to set a benchmark among the peers. So people also will kind of understand. They'll get surprised on what exactly you're doing. They'll find it difficult sometimes to digest that you're learning so many things just in a short span of time. Let's do that. Let's all become celebrities in our circles, like we thought of it earlier in the call. So that's briefly to put it in a consolidated way. So let's remember hashtag 1 hour of code and do it daily over the next few months. And remember, the one who is doing for the longest streak, let's see who takes the longest streak forward. Let's take an oath today. Today is the day to take the first step. Rahul also told his insights on how exactly high paid jobs will be following us. So just make sure that you do the first steps possible, baby steps possible, and nothing should stop us from going big. So I see hundreds of messages coming to me saying that really excited, I'll do this, I'll do that. It also gives energy to me and Shashank here. So like we commit today, let's make sure that we do things going forward.